It is that time of year. It's August, and that means it's time for Pride Fete down at Richardson Park this coming Saturday. It's going to be so much fun. But you know who can really tell me how much fun it's going to be? Ms. Octavia Yearwood. She is joining me. She will be once again the host of this year's Pride Fete. Thank you so much for joining me.
Your hostess with the mostest, Esther Key. Okay, you are most welcome. It's always a pleasure to talk with you, John. Always a pleasure.
So what is going on this year? We're going to get to a couple new things in a minute, but you're back. You know, you've seen this event grow. How is it going to be bigger and better this year?
Yes, I have been hosting Pride Fete since year one. And every single year, what I've definitely noticed is the community builds. You can see people really engaging with each other as opposed to just kind of standing around. So that's that familiarity. Okay, that familiarness. Okay, I don't know why my little Latin tongue just going crazy, but yeah, that happens. That camaraderie starts to build, and then people get more comfortable just showing who they are, and that's just what happens in community, right? And so I think the first year we had a blast. The second year we had even more of a blast. Like, one of my favorite things is people coming on stage and dancing with me. I have been a choreographer for many, many years. Dance and the arts is just a part of my heart. So I love when people come in, also just like a part of Caribbean culture. My family's from Panama, the Caribbean. And so, like, I mean, we love to dance, we love to whine, we love to move our bodies. And so that's also a thing that I just love, that I see constantly growing each year. People wanting to get on stage, wanting to meet new people, wanting to vibe. So I'm super excited about it, taking it up even more.
You know, I think a lot of people are self-conscious. Certainly I am, but it's such a welcoming environment. And I don't even need to hit the bar first. Even I might get out there and do a little, a little moving and grooving as the afternoon or the evening wears on.
John, don't tell me that, because I've been called you on the stage, John. Have you twerk a little something?
I am 100% here for that.
All right, this is on the record, y'all. This is on the record. So when I call your number, you better answer.
I will be there. I'm going to be there at the doors open at 6 at Richardson Park in Wilton Manors, across from the DQ. And I'm really glad, because I mean it's hot. Let's be honest, it is hot outside. So this is an evening event. It's perfect. The sun will sort of be behind the trees by about 7 o'clock. And that's when things really get going. So yeah, come there, buy your cocktails, because oh my gosh, the drinks and the bartenders are from Wilton, so they know how to pour a drink. But buy a water too. Grab a water, make sure you make it all the way to the end of the night, right?
Definitely stay hydrated. Yeah. Definitely stay hydrated.
Because I'm going to be sweating for the dancing.
Exactly.
Now, we like to come late. So if something says 6 o'clock, that means the gays are going to be there around 7:30, but not this year. We need to get there early, because the costume contest, which I believe is new this year, is at 6:30, and you need to be there. You need to get there early and register. What's going to catch your eye? I know you're not a judge, but you're going to be up on the stage hosting, so you're going to get to see the whole group of people. What advice would you have for people who are going to come and be in the costume contest?
Well, last year, a lot of folks came in costume and came up on the stage, and it was honestly really dope. What I would just say, I just need people to really lean into their creativity and have fun. It's a very body positive space. I mean, I think Caribbean spaces in general are quite body positive, because we're Black, and being skinny is not the thing. Like, we want you to have a little booty. We want you to have some hips. We want you to have some chest. We want you to have something to hold on to. And that's also just like the beauty of being celebrated for who you are in this space. So I would say, drop the inhibitions and just get creative and come with the vibe. Come with the feathers, okay? Come with the booty out. Come with the chest out. Come with your crop top. Like, wear your colors. Like, rep your set. That's what I would love to see. But I think more than anything, I want to see people just in there celebrating their culture and just like affirming themselves for existing.
Yeah, you touched on that. I want to explore that a little bit more. Why is an event like Pride Fete important, especially to the South Florida community?
I think you know, I mean, Miami and South Florida in general is a melting pot, but it also is very much has its own culture that's rooted in Latin America.
Mm.
And I mean, I think in any place, in any city, like even if you think about New York, which is the melting pot, they still have the parade for Caribbean folks. Like at the end of the day, Caribbean people do things just differently culturally than anywhere in America, not just South Florida, just anywhere in America. And so it is important for us and everybody, right? It's important for us, particularly, to have a place to gather to celebrate the culture that keeps us so connected. Like there are certain things, just like in the American Black community, any community, you have things that are specific to your culture. And culture really moves people forward, right? Culture moves politics forward. Culture moves a lot of things forward. A lot of times that goes over people's heads. But when you think about how people came here, immigrated, and how they saved up their money by staying together and living in the same house, and that's a cultural stance, you know. And so, Pride Fete and spaces for Caribbean people are very important because we just always need to know we are here for each other, and we need to celebrate that.
And we were talking a little bit off camera, but it's times are hard for LGBTQ, and some days are harder than others. But this isn't going to be a hard day. This is a day about reminding us of our joy, right?
Right. The hardest thing that you're gonna experience at Pride Fete is your fan dying. Okay. Because the heat will be on and the bodies will be moving. Okay. Skip the gym that day. You won't need it. We will be getting you sweating. Okay. We will bring the heat. We are bringing the heat for sure. Yeah.
Oh, and what's your favorite part about it? What's the thing that you're most looking forward to? Because you're the veteran.
I personally, I mean, I can't say it enough. I love people.
Yeah.
I love my people, Caribbean people, Black people. And then there's absolutely nothing that brings me more joy than to be able to be a facilitator of that joy, of that celebration, of that happiness. It's important, it is important. So the thing I'm looking forward to is being with my people and us dancing and us laughing and us playing. And us just learning that we got each other just by being in space with one another. People really, underestimate the power of sharing space. There are people that come every year and be like, oh yeah, I remember from last year, yeah, da, 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 da. And it's just like, to know that you have an impact on somebody in the best way possible,
yeah,
is priceless. And Pride Fete as an organization is bringing the space, and then everybody that they bring on board to facilitate, to connect with community in this way. I mean, we are all here getting to it and enjoying one another and impacting people in a really positive way. Like we've never had fights. We've never had no type of issues. Nothing. Literally the whole thing, not even any crazy belligerentness. Like it has been such a just literally celebration.
Yeah.
It's been a pure celebration that people come back every year because it was fun. They had a blast. Last year was so much fun. We had people dance battling. We had people like not even on the stage, like in the audience, like, like they were, I mean, it was just, they facilitated themselves a lot of times last year. I was like, yes, it's just so great. It's just, yeah, it's really a special space.
It really is. I can't wait to see you in person once again here. Again, it is Saturday, August 9th at Richardson Parks. Doors are at 6. Costume contest at 6:30. The party goes till 10 or 11. I'd have to go double
11.
check that. 11? Okay, yeah.
And then we have an after party generally, but they'll have to go and see where that's at.
Oh, well, yes. I look, I'm just gonna be happy if I make it through the regular party, but you know, I'm an old. I'm an old. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next Saturday.
My pleasure. I will see you next Saturday on the stage, John.
No.